Good morning and welcome to today's Solving Puzzles with Python. Let's have a look at today's puzzle. So, puzzle number 16. An electric car and a petrol car had a 500-meter drag race. Show on a graph which car won. If the distance changed, could the losing car have won? Well, without further ado, let's head over to collabresearch.google.com and see if we can solve this puzzle. So here we are in Colab, and one of the many nice things about Colab is that you don't have to go through the pip install to install libraries. There's many built-in libraries and you just have to import them into your code. And so here we are, import matplot library, the pyplot, the Python plot part of it, and we are going to call it PLT to save us typing all those words and letters when we come to use it. Now we have a list of our marker boards. It goes up to 500 meters, 500 meter drag race, and the marker boards are set at 100, 150, 200, 250, 3, and so on and so forth. Now we have another Python list for the times of the electric vehicle. The times correspond to the marker board. So 6 seconds at 100 meters, 7 seconds at 150 meters, so on and so forth. There needs to be the same number of elements in the two lists. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got the same values in each of the lists, which is absolutely fine. Now the first of our plot lines, PLT, which is short for matplotlib library, the pyplot part of matplotlib library, plot elec, so this list here, against X, against this list here. So plot the electric car against the X values and give it the label electric. Okay, that makes sense. Now some other plot instructions that the graph needs, a blank plot line, and we're going to give the X label, the label on the X-axis meters because it's distance, the label on the Y-axis seconds because it's time, which are these here. We're going to call it acceleration, although the physicist amongst you will be screaming at this point because I'm pretty sure it's not acceleration, but it'll do for this. We're going to ask it to generate a legend, and we're going to ask it to actually show the graph, to print out the graph. Now let's get rid of, I've got a few blank lines underneath here, which is not going to help matters. And with all that done, let's run this and see if it plots the values for the X vehicle, the electric vehicle. And there we are. There we have the values for the electric vehicle, pulling in a nice straight line as electric vehicles tend to do. So now we need to add the values for the petrol vehicle, and then we can compare the two. So in addition to the electric vehicle, we have a list for the petrol vehicle, same number of values. And in addition to plotting the electric vehicle, we're going to plot the petrol vehicle, again plotting it, the values in petrol against X and giving it the label petrol. The rest stays the same, blank plot line, meters, seconds, acceleration, and generate a legend. So let's run that. And here we are. It generates a nice graph for us. And we have this time the electric and the petrol vehicle. And you can see the original electric line, and you can see the petrol line here. The petrol car seems to have gears, and you can see the difference to the acceleration when there's a gear change. Now, who won the drag race? Well, the Y value, the Y axis is seconds, and at the end of the race at 500, the blue line, the electric car, took fewer seconds, just under 20. The petrol vehicle at 500 took 22 and a bit seconds, 22 seconds. So the electric car took fewer seconds and won. But if you look here at the 200 metre marker, the petrol car took fewer seconds. And again, at the 300 metre marker, the petrol car took fewer seconds. And again at 400 metres, just about, the petrol car won by a short nose. So if the drag race had been shorter, if the drag race had been only 400 metres, or only 300 metres, or only 200 metres, then the petrol car could have won. And so proving the old adage, it is the racetrack that produces the winner. So there we have it. Simple plotting of a graph makes the information far more readable and understandable, and enables us to extract more meaningful information. Anyway, that's it today from Solving Puzzles with Python. See you next time.